Hi guys, welcome to the session. I am the host for the session. I am Vishal Chourasia and I am here with Gaurav Chourasia, the speaker. Welcome.
Can you fix it? Hello everyone. Can you hear me? Okay. So first of all, I would like to thank all the organizers of this event who have organized. ना क्या हुआ? नहीं आ रही. अंदर चला गया. इसको बराबर लो. So, can I start? Okay. So I would like to thank all the organizers who have organized such a wonderful event, and I am privileged to be here with front of best talent of India. I am sure you are the best, right? So, which one? Can you help? This is not book. Okay. Space. This will not work. Okay. Okay. So today I would like to show you how you can achieve the success in corporate career, as you have all done in academic. I am sure you are excellent in your academic. That's how you could make into IIT. So there are few takeaway from this session, where which can help you to achieve more employability, as well as you will be learning skill how to work in corporate environment. So I will start with some market trends like job opportunities and current employment trend. Then I will move into some distinctive topic. Probably some of you haven't heard about it, but study says these are important points as well. So I will one by one I will go through to this point. So who am I? I am software engineer by profession and having around 8 years of corporate job experience with multicultural companies. I have worked companies like Xerox, Switzerland and Australia, Cubic Transportation, London, and I was into automated fare collection system, the smart card e-ticketing. I worked in designing team of Oyster card, which is used to e-ticketing in London Metro and Tube as well as red buses. Apart from that, I have worked transportation system of Western Australia, Melbourne, Germany, Dubai and Norway. Then I moved full time into entrepreneurship. I started with software company named TechCrafter. Then I am partner of Urban.mobi. It's into blockchain and carbon net zero. It is Europe based company and we are working for a product. It's into funding phase. And then I founded Solire Consulting Group, which is in HR and staffing services company. We are specialized in IT and technology hiring. We have clients like product development companies. We have placed several IIT people in various companies in last couple of years. So I will start the employment trend that for you, as you are final year grads and going to start your corporate career in the next 6 months and going to be in placement procedure. So first of all, emerging demand for fresher. Can you guess why the demand is increasing for freshers? Any guesses? Why the market demand increasing for freshers? Anyone would like to answer? Yeah, so there are a few things. One of them is overall demand has been increased. Demand has been increased and supply is less, especially in technology skill. So since demand has been increased and experienced people are asking higher salary. Second, since they are asking higher salaries, they are getting multiple job opportunities. By that the attrition rate has been increased. So to reduce these curves, employers are preferring freshers to be hired in their payroll. Demand for highly skilled employees trending upward. This is related with first point itself. It says if you are fresher and having highly skills in all technology and specialize into technologies, then you will be the on top priority of top employers. They will be interested to hire you. The post-pandemic, the dynamic of employment has been changed. Like we used to work in an office environment, the physical work environment. Now remote working and hybrid working has been in culture. The employers who used to reluctant in remote working because it may cause productivity and efficiency. But now companies are embracing remote working and hybrid working even after pandemic, and it's going to be stay for long. How it may help to you? It may help like there are another thing like demand for freelancer are increased. If you are looking to work simultaneously on something on your own like entrepreneurship or anything, there is a possibility that you can choose your work and time of work. Suppose you can work for 2-3 hours and for the job or any freelancing activity, and then remaining day you can work for your own. So this will provide more freedom for you if you're looking for something else apart from job. So this might impact you as well. So top technology, I will not go through in detail. I'm sure that you are already aware of these technology trends: data science, artificial intelligence, RP and machine learning, extended reality, genomics, it's healthcare and DNA technology uses, and blockchain and edge computing. So I am sure that you are aware of these trends. So I will not go through in detail. I will move into something which are not taught usually. Employability. Anyone can guess what is employability? Any guesses? So employability, if I hire someone and give some task, if he takes it and move on, means he understands what I want to say. That's called he is good in employability and employable. But currently in trends, employers are facing so many challenges in terms of employability. Like first of all, the outdated syllabus. Unfortunately, the industry standard is become so high and it keeps changing day by day, but we cannot change the syllabus. It's not possible to change syllabus frequently. So what we can do to bridge that gap? Luckily, there is so much data available in the internet, like sites like Coursera and Udemy. So it will be good if you can go through these sites and do courses which are running into industry, and that can make you compatible with the industry standard. Second point is lack of practical exposure. What's that? If you study something, do you implement and execute everything into practical application? I guess no, right? If you are going to implement everything into practical application, then there is high chances you are going to successful in corporate world. Well-filled mind versus well-formed mind. Our education system somewhere creates well-filled mind, the mind which has so much of information. Though this era of internet, we don't require well-filled mind, because whatever we want, we can get from Google in couple of clicks. So why we need so much information? What we need? Well-formed mind, the mind which can process information which it hasn't studied before, or it can react to unfamiliar situation. If we are able to do that, then we can manage any situation. So I will show how you can increase, how you can create a well-formed mind. There are some techniques, HR technique and some methodology which can help you create well-formed mind. Third one is lack of industrial exposure. Employers are facing that after studies, people are not aware of industry standards and exposure. So what we can do to achieve that, I will propose you to do internship in some of the good companies. What you are looking for? like the kind of work you are looking for, you can choose these kind of company to get intern with them. Don't go with name, go with the work, then it will create you prepare for the corporate career. What makes candidate employable? I am sure that you are all skilled as well as knowledgeable. If you are skilled and knowledgeable, but there might be some fields which you are not aware of or not confident of. So what will you do? You will accept it and try to learn that, right? You are IITian and you are accepting it and trying to learn. That's attitude all about. So if you can impart the knowledge into practicality till it becomes skill, and with right attitude you can be employable. So 3 factors for employability is knowledge, skills and attitude. Challenges for fresher. If you move into corporate after the college, you will find the situation will be different. You are going to face several challenges like adaptation in new environment, work-life balance, you have to manage workload as well as time management, and you will be working people of different ages who are elder to you. Currently you are studying with people the same age group, but you will be working with people who might be elder than 10 years or so. So these are the difficulties you are going to face. So how to overcome these challenges? There is emotional intelligence. So far in our curriculum we have focused into IQ, not EQ. But for real life situation, we need to be intelligent emotionally. That is what emotional intelligence. In definition, if you can understand and manage your emotion and understand and influence emotions of others, that means you will be emotionally intelligent. For example, you are working in some environment, some company, you are able to understand what your team wants, what your clients wants. That means you are emotionally capable to understand the situation and what they expected for. And the same by using emotional intelligence, you can create well-formed mind. There are several components for EI. I will go step by step. The self-awareness and self-regulation is for personal thing. Motivation is common, it is between you and other, and empathy and social skills are for other or team. This is for leadership. I will go one by one for each component and explain. Like self-awareness and self-regulation or self-management. It is used for personal growth. Self-awareness means you are able to understand and understand your emotions, feeling and strength and weakness. If I can listen to your emotion, you can be able to monitor yourself, that what you are thinking and what you are feeling. This can make you to take decision. How mind works? If you have feeling that last time you took some decision and you noticed that feeling and decision went right, and you are going to make new decision at this moment, if you are getting the same feeling of taking a decision, that is more chances that decision will be right again. So you can correlate feeling at that time of history with current decision making. This will impact the action and performance. If you can monitor your feeling, you can monitor your emotions, you can be aware of your state and control your performance and action. Second is self-regulation or self-management. In first step, you could understand the emotion. In next stage, you have to control the emotion. You have to learn how you can control the emotions. Like there will be this situation in corporate which will be difficult. There will be some conflict and other thing in the team members. You can resolve if you can manage your emotions. If you can't control your emotion, emotion will control you and it will impact on your behavior as well as action. So try to control your emotion in second step. If you are, it will help you to remain focused and always work towards your goal. You will be interested working for your task and goals. Third stage will come for motivation. It is one of the most essential skill for leadership as well as employment. If you are good in motivation, you will be good employee as well as leader later. If you have high motivation, then you will take challenge as opportunity. If you don't have, then you will blame for failure. It will help you to set high goal and expectation. It will create to help you to get passion for your work and make you hardworking and performing well. So these are some traits motivation can provide. Now we'll move into further stage. It is for other. It is for leadership. If you are in senior role and you have to manage the team, then what you have done for yourself, you have to do for others. If you can do first stage, you have to control yourself. You have to monitor yourself. Then only you can make control of others, control to others. Social awareness in sense are the emotions of others. Like in first step, we are aware of our own emotions. In this step, we have to be we have to sense the emotions of others, what they are thinking and what they want to say, what is the what in the given situation. So it requires good listening skill. If you listen someone carefully, then only you will be able to understand what he wants to say and what state he is in. Plus, you have to notice his behavior and action. This quality can make you good leader. You will be able to read someone, relate with the situation and look from their perspective. For as a leader of team, it will be helpful to create good environment and good work culture. Fifth and foremost social skill is for larger perspective. If you are working in big team, you have to consider each and everyone's emotions. Like in first step you are doing for others, doing for ourselves. In fourth one you are doing for others, and fifth one you have to think for everyone. You have to take perspective of everyone. This will make you emotionally intelligent on social skills. So employers are nurturing these EI methodology into work culture. It will help in client management. I will give you example. If you are good into technology and client gave you some requirement to create an application, mobile application for example. If you are good in EI, you will be able to create technically efficient as well as user friendly application. You will be able to understand what user expect from that application. Got it? If you are emotionally, you are good in technology, but you are emotionally good, then you will be able to understand what other expect from this task. It will make environment, communication, the workplace environment and collaboration well. And since it is this methodology used for motivation, everyone will be motivated. Entire staff will be working for same goal because all are motivated. Calm and productive environment even in stressful situation. During deadline, they will be very critical. So if you are able to handle emotions, then by calmness and productivity, you can execute the situation very well, and even the deadline, you will achieve the task even before the deadline. Resolve conflict between others. As I already mentioned in components discussion of EI, if you are good in listening others' emotions and feeling, you will be able to resolve conflict. There will be no conflict if you are able to understand what he wants to speak or what he wants to say to you. And employees will be free to express themselves, their issues to the company leadership and other people. How to display emotional intelligence in interview. Nowadays, employer wants emotionally intelligent people as well. So he wants to know how intelligent you are emotionally. So there are some tips I want to give you, as I already discussed in last component topic. Active listening. You have to listen everyone very carefully, so that you will get to know what they want to say, what they want to expect from you. Show your emotion genuinely using the EI components. You have to, if you are self-aware, you know what's your goal and what you want, you will be able to express yourself in better way and genuine way. Talk about growth, about failure, because everyone wants to be successful. This will show your attitude for what you are looking for. If you focus on failure, you will get failure. If you focus for growth, you will get growth. Ask question about company culture. It will again make you emotionally intelligent, knowing that you are motivated to know company culture and their founders, know about them. These are several questions are asked during interview to know your emotional intelligence quotient, EQ. Who inspire you and why? These questions, by asking these questions, the interviewer, panel wants to know what personality you are. If you are following someone or following someone is inspiring you, that means there is some relativity between you and the person. So answer the question like it should be genuine enough. The person should have good reflection. How do you value friendship in the workplace? So this is again in social awareness, what we discussed in social awareness. If you are socially aware of your teammate or your colleague, you will be good in the environment and there will be good relationship between the team members. What kind of behavior makes you angry and annoyed? Again, it is again to control your emotion in difficult situation, the panic situation. Who is one of your proudest achievement? This question wants to ask you how you see the success. What's a success for you based on your past experience? How to recover from failure? This is again a question, how you can recover from difficult state and what will be your action to come out of it. Choose between different jobs coming from place. There will be multiple job offers you will be getting. So how to choose which one is best for you? There are some techniques I will show you in brief. There is SWOT analysis. SWOT means strength, weakness, opportunity and threats. If you are self-aware, you can notice your strength as well as weakness and relate with the opportunities and take a decision which is best for you. You can, if you have multiple job offer, you can compare the SWOT analysis of different job offer, reflecting your strength and weakness. You will able to find which one is best for you. There is another question you will be facing, that whether to go for job or entrepreneurship. This will again help you taking this decision. There is some sample information given for that, like if you can create your own SWOT analysis, SWOT personal analysis to find out which one is best for you. with my experience, I have started with corporate for a few years, and it will made me to understand the structure, the corporate structure, and I was working with people who are senior to me, who are more knowledgeable to me. It made me to understand how I can manage the team while I will be an entrepreneur. So that's how I started my entrepreneurship. The personal SWOT analysis can be useful for various situations like job interview, or you are moving into some new phase and you have to take decision between different options. How I became an entrepreneur. So I want to share my story. I was working with Xerox Switzerland in Switzerland, and I worked in various critical projects at that time. One of them was for Western Australia payment system. The project was in very bad shape. It was such a bad shape that client has refused to take it back. Then I was involved in that project. I rewrote the code, and it was a success. After a few months, I returned back to India, and 3 years later, Western Australian government has got new requirement to replace the payment hardware device with new hardware to support chip and PIN card. Since I wrote the software, Xerox people connected me and requested me to execute that project as well. I said I am okay to do that project, but I will be working from my own company and from India. They accepted it, and this was entrepreneurship happened to me as a return of the good work I have done in employment. So I got a learning that always give your best, no matter you are working in job or in employment, always give your best, because return may follow in any form. So I missed one more thing to mention about myself. I am personally a Reiki master and spiritual healer. So based on that, based on my experience, these are some techniques which help me in my career and corporate world. I want to share. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is again, be aware of your thought. What we saw in self-awareness. Everything is connected. So if you are aware of thought, you are aware of feeling or emotions, what you think, what you feel, or why you feel, then you will be control your mind and you will be mindful. Visualization. Visualization is something to visualize in advance. You are going to perform something. Like for interview, we can just before interview, you can visualize that everything is getting well and you are performing very well in the interview or anything you want to pursue. Learn new thing. Always try to learn new thing, and try to find the science behind learning. If you feel that, again, if you are having feeling and sense of self-awareness, you will be able to find out the art and science of learning. Once you find that science, you will be able each and every skill very easily, because same formula, as it is science, you can implement same formula of other. After all, it is learning is something to feed in your subconscious. How to feed in subconscious, you will be able to learn if you will focus in your feeling while learning something. Create thought journal. Again, you have all solution in your brain. You don't need to go after other world. If you follow your thoughts and keep noticing, you find some solution sometime. Keep writing that thought in journal. It will help you to achieve your own goal, and you will get something which is very much specific for you. You are not finding from Google or internet or some mentor. You are your own mentor. Be gratified. Always be gratified. I want to say, I have not this in current generation. I found this skill in lag. So always be thankful whatever you get. And fear. Why fear as personal growth? Fear is negative, right? We all fear from fear. So fear can make you give you opportunity to become very good in something. Based on my experience, I had a lot driving fear. I couldn't drive. I was having a lot of fear of driving. But now it is one of the easiest skill. Because if you have fear of something, you will focus learning more actively. So always notice your fear and transmute it into passion or motivation. So these are something, it's not easy to learn in couple of hours in a day. It will take some time, but involve these methodology into your life. It will help you in long career. So I will conclude. Someone has said, watch your thought, it will become actions. Watch your actions, they will become habits, and watch your habit, they will become character, and watch your character, it will become destiny. So that's it. I will wish you all the best in your career. If you have any question, please ask. I will be available. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for attending the sessions. Like you just scan the QR code and mark your attendance.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I can leave now.